Okay, the last 6 problems involve some new terminology. There's no graphing involved with these problems. Instead, we want to make sure both equations are in slope-intercept form so we can see the slope and the intercept. What we're trying to find out is if the slopes will be the same. Because if they're the same, then maybe they're parallel. Maybe they're coincident. If the slopes are the same and the intercept is the same, not only are they parallel, but then they're coincident. If the slopes are different, they're intersecting. So let's move this equation in a slope-intercept form. 3y equals 2x plus 5, divided by 3. Y equals 2/3 x plus 5. Now compare that with the original. Okay, are the slopes different? No, so they don't intersect. Are they parallel? Yes. Now look at the intercepts. Are they the exact same line? No. So the lines are parallel. There are no solutions with parallel lines because there's no place they cross. And we're going to introduce 2 new ideas here. They are inconsistent. Inconsistent. If there is no answer, no solution, then their lines are inconsistent. And we're going to say they are independent, meaning one line does not depend for its answers on the other line. So you need to have 4 parts to 51. The lines are parallel with no solutions. The lines, therefore, are inconsistent, meaning no solutions, and independent, meaning they have nothing to do with each other. Okay, let's jump to 53. We got the first one in slope-intercept form. Got to move the other one the same way. So 2y equals negative 4x plus 8 divided by 2. Got y equals negative 2x plus 8. Now compare this with this. What do we notice about the slopes? They're the same. So the lines are parallel. And the intercepts are different, so the lines are parallel, not coincident. So there are 0 solutions. The lines are inconsistent and independent. Consistent means 2 lines are consistent if they cross at least one place. 2 lines are inconsistent if they never cross. So parallel lines are consistent. 2 lines are dependent if one of them has all the exact same answers as another one. 2 lines are independent if some of the answers, at least, are different than other answers, meaning that they don't affect each other. So parallel lines are independent. The only dependent lines are coincident lines. 55. 3y equals 2x minus 7 divided by 3. Y equals 2/3 x minus 7/3. Okay, compare these. Slopes, the same. So are they parallel or coincident? Look at the intercepts. If the intercepts are different, the lines are parallel. So we have parallel lines, and parallel lines have how many solutions? 0 solutions. Okay, and are they consistent or inconsistent? They're inconsistent because they never touch. Lines are consistent if they cross in at least one place. Lines are inconsistent if they don't. And they are independent because the set of answers for one line is not exactly the same as the set of answers for the other one. Okay, let's jump to 57. 57. Now, both of these need to be changed to slope-intercept form. So let's get cracking. 2y equals negative 4x plus 10 divided by 2. Y equals negative 2x plus 5. All right, change this one. I have 2y equals 4x plus 6 divided by 2. Y equals 2x plus 3. Okay, compare our 2 lines. Are the slopes the same or different? They're different. Negative 2 and 2 are different. So they are intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. And there is one solution. And because they cross, have at least one solution, they are consistent. But because they still don't share all the same solutions, they are independent. So intersecting lines have one solution, are consistent and independent. Parallel lines have no solutions, are inconsistent and independent. Let's do 59. First one's already taken care of. Divide by 2. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 5. Okay, first one and the second one, what do you notice? The slopes are the same. Look at the intercepts. The same. So are these parallel or coincident? These are coincident. Coincident lines are exactly the same line. There's an infinite number of solutions. They are consistent because they share at least one answer, one solution, and they are dependent because all the answers or solutions of one are also the solutions for the other. So coincident lines, lines on top of each other, have an infinite number of solutions, are consistent, and dependent. Okay, last one. First one is already slope-intercept. 2x minus y equals negative 3. Add y to both sides. Okay, what do we notice? The lines are exactly the same. So these are coincident lines, which means there's an infinite number of solutions. They are consistent and dependent. Okay, thanks guys.